Welcome back to our YouTube channel. This is JJ and I'm here once again with my very good friend
Amani, and today we'll be discussing on the issue of police brutality.
So first off, what exactly is police brutality? Police brutality is one of several forms of police misconduct which involve undue violence by police members. Police brutality usually exists in many countries and territories, even those that persecute it, right? But although it's illegal, it can be performed under the color of law. Usually, it comes in many forms like police, like false arrest, verbal abuse, sexual abuse, racial profiling, and police corruption. Police brutality has been going on for ages. It dates back to the 1800s when police enforcement used to harm workers that were on strike. I mean, there have always been laws set against police brutalities because most countries see it as a serious problem. But even though this law is present, several complaints have not yet been investigated. Researchers believe that this happens because police officers have the authority to use force when they feel threatened by criminals or when they deem it necessary. Also, it is difficult to prove that police brutality has taken place, which is why police officers were forced to wear body cams to record their interactions with civilians for reference in an investigation.
In December 2016, Michael Theriault, a Toronto police officer, was charged and suspended with pay due to an attack on 19-year-old man Devontae Miller.
19-year-old Devontae Miller was beaten with a metal pipe on December 28th, so badly his family says he will lose his eye. Neither the Toronto Force nor the Durham Force, where the assault occurred, notified the SIU.
Months before the attack, Durham Regional Police confirmed that the victim was initially arrested and charged with 2 accounts of assault, possession of a weapon, and possessions related to marijuana. On the night of the attack, Miller and 2 friends were walking down Erickson Drive in Whitby, headed to the home of another friend. The officers were off duty at that time, but they confronted Miller and his friends and began to chase them with a pipe. Miller's friends managed to escape. However, Miller was not so fortunate. So the question is, why do we have police in the court system? Well, initially, police officers, detectives, and special agents are responsible for enforcing statutes, laws, and regulations designed to protect life and property. However, the mother of the victim in this case disagrees. She said that she actually is scared to see a police officer driving down the street. The mother of the victim states that to her, it seemed like attempted murder. She said that one horrific thought keeps going through her head. 3 or more blows, her son would have been dead, and she can't get that out of her head. Devontae Miller suffered from a broken nose, a broken arm, and broken wrists, and his left eye was so damaged that it had to be surgically removed. The mother claims that the charges placed against the officer were unjust. On the other hand,
The Theriault's father, John Theriault, is a Toronto detective in the Professional Standards Unit. That's the department that assesses if the SIU should be notified if an officer is involved in a civilian injury.
Therefore, he had the power to give a biased judgment, and he could be backed up by the remaining of the police. So he gave the judgment that suited his son most accurately. The lawyer of Miller claims an act of racial profiling that led to the beating because there was no reason for the approach, which brings upon the issue of the relation of racial profiling, discrimination, and hate crimes that lead to police brutality. In this case especially, where there was no reason for the assault and violence, the victim's family and the racial group they are in have every right to believe it's because the officer was white and the victim was black. Police brutality often leads victims to feel racially discriminated.
Now, I'll talk about why police brutality flaws the Canadian justice system. So, we all know about equality before the law. Equality before the law basically means that everyone should be treated the same under the law, irrespective of who they are or their status. So if an officer is involved in police brutality and it's unnecessary, they should be prosecuted according to the law and should be convicted if they are proved guilty, right? But why is it flawed? It's because they're putting police officers on a higher pedestal according to other civilians, and everyone is meant to be treated the same. So if you commit a crime, you should be punished for the crime, and this goes against the Canadian system of justice, because justice is not served. I'm here with guest speaker, psychologist Khadija Babatunde. Now, what are your thoughts on this?
Okay, so after studying in the field of psychology for quite a while now, I feel as though this plays a very large impact on the victim's family. You get what I mean? And also, I strongly recommend that police brutality is taken into consideration in the future.
Yeah, because I feel like it leaves a permanent scar on the victims and also puts a hole in the justice system.
Yes, and as well, the constant should be prosecuted according to law so that it can promote, equality in the society.
Thank you for your time in the show.
Thank you.
We're very happy
much.
to have you. The following are the ways to prevent police brutality in order to move forward. So first, I would say that we should treat addicts and mentally ill people like they need help, not jail. Second, I would say we should obey the Fourth Amendment. And the Fourth Amendment is for police officers to not do unreasonable searches and seizures. And then the last one I'll say is don't let friends of the police persecute the police.
I would suggest that we should stop criminalizing everything. On another note, stop using poor people to fatten city budgets. And then we should actually ban racist profiling. Thank you for watching our YouTube video.
We'll be posting more on Mondays and Thursdays.
Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe down below.
See ya later.
Peace.